My name is Michael Roman Banchugi, Mike Akimal Adam. I joined the Marines back in 2000.
My name is Justin Menchaca. I'm in the United States Air Force. I did 4 years of active duty from 2008 to 2012. Right after that, I joined the reserves, and I've been doing that since 2013.
My name is Jemerson Diaz. I was in the Marine Corps from 2004 to 2007. Signed up as 0311, which is infantry rifleman, and when I got into the Marine Corps, and then we got switched to being 0313, which is light armored vehicle crewman.
My name is Marco Ibarra, United States Marine Corps. I enlisted in 1996. I'm a 0481 logistics landing support. I was a longshoreman. My daily function would be either with the 46 or CH-53, either doing external or internal loads.
My name is Emilio Gallegos. I was in the United States Marine Corps from 1999 to 2010. Primary MOS was 3112, a traffic management specialist. I was a part of a landing support battalion. I also gained a secondary MOS of I was a martial arts instructor trainer, so teaching the Marine Corps martial arts system.
After the Marine Corps, I went to community college. I really loved it. I did like 1 year of that. And then when I came out here, I finished my associate's degree over at Evergreen Valley College. Then I transferred over to San Jose State.
I'm going to school for public health because I have dreams of one day changing the world. And I want to be Secretary of Health. I want to be able to make decisions to help out majority of people, a lot of people at one time.
When I first came back to school, I kind of wanted to just feel it out, I guess, and see where I wanted to pursue. Even when I finished at City College, I knew I enjoyed these writing classes and English classes. I found an awesome love for English literature. And I often say, and a lot of times I speak, that English literature saved my life because it gave me something to hold on to that I was interested in.
I decided to go back to school in 2012. I came in fall. My mind was wanted to go back to school and just get my degree. So I studied business and entrepreneurship. I enjoyed it, a lot of marketing, a lot of business plan writing, and graduated in 2014.
A lot of challenges from transitioning from military to student life. I think the hardest thing was trying to find out what I wanted to do, what my heart wanted to do, what my mind wanted to do, and getting those things all in line. And a little bit too much freedom was for me, and it was so overwhelming. I think that was the hardest thing for me because it was like, well, I could do whatever I want, and then it's like, oh, what if I don't want to do that?
Reintegrating back into society, small things like the guy 2 seats behind me in class, like clicking his pen for the past 40 minutes, it's like super irritating, right? Or someone that's eating in class next to me. I'm just gonna leave right now in the middle of class because I can't stand this noise behind me.
I'm a lot older than the average student, So being in class was a little bit awkward. They could multitask, they could text, they could be on the computer, and I couldn't. Very old-fashioned, try to read the book page by page, line by line, and it wasn't working for me.
When I first started going back to school, there was a rough learning curve because I didn't know how to enroll in school, I didn't know how to enroll in classes.
Yeah, so the transition has been tough. Just trying to quit that mentality of authoritarianism, being strict and being by the books, rigid. So, I just don't get the drive that people lack.
There was a VRC in Foothill. I think that was one of the best things for veterans because I was able to go there and they understood me and understood some of the problems I was dealing with because they overcame those similar problems. San Jose State helped me out the same way as the VRC at Foothill did. It was a support system basically to help me, guide me through the transition from community college to San Jose State.
So when you go into a veteran center, you're able to laugh, you're able to put your guard down. You don't have to feel so tense and hyper vigilant, I guess, because you're around the other guys and, well, gals too, but, well, veterans. And you just feel, you have that sense of camaraderie, community.
Definitely the staff at the VRC, Maggie and Marco and Damien, when he was here. Maggie is always awesome to talk to and see.
Maggie is the veteran coordinator for the Veterans Resource Center, and she's there all the time, and so we had opportunities to speak, to discuss things and talk about my frustrations, and she's kind of like that unlicensed counselor.
We all need somebody like Marco because Marco kind of like the big brother of the VRC, and everybody likes him. He's like a big teddy bear guy, and you just want to go over and shake his hand and hang out with him. He's a cool guy.
To know that someone cares, and someone is willing to be there for you no matter what. I know Marco for a long time, even before San Jose State. We were in the same unit for a while, same mutual friends, and so it's easy to have someone to talk to about anything in that sense because he's a friend before a confidant here on campus.
My title is the certifying official. What I do is I'm the liaison between San Jose State and the VA. So that said is when a student needs to be certified their classes by using the GI Bill, they come to me, they talk to me, and then they say, okay, Marco, I'm taking these classes, this is how much my tuition is, and I verify, determining what their degree plan is.
I was instructed to go over to Clark 203, and that's where I was able to see Dr. Claw. So she really got me involved with school, with higher education, with kind of guiding my path on what I should do with my life, honestly. And I realized a lot of things that I didn't want to do. Which is actually a great blessing.
So Dr. Claw's a psychology professor here at San Jose State, and so she's also in charge of the VetConnect program here. So there's been several times, once a semester, I'll go to her class and just talk about my experience in the Marine Corps, and then also my transition into civilian life, as well as going to school, academics, and then going back into the workforce.
Dr. Claw, she's been definitely awesome, and she's always speaking kind words into our ears, like encouraging and uplifting, and she's trying to pump you up, but she's like, no, honestly, like you really should do that. It's good to have someone to productively and positively push you to do things that maybe you don't want to do.
The biggest advice I would give to any veteran that is coming back to school is to be thoroughly involved in anything. It's quite narrow in the military. Like, we have one job, we focus on that, we don't worry about anything else. But now it's like you could do whatever you want. We have this whole world to expand, and to me, that's important for us to do.
Some people I've met were trying to get through school but didn't really understand why they couldn't focus in class. They came to realize that there's reasons why they can't focus, and they never admitted what was going on, and so they never spoke to a clinician, they never spoke to a psychologist, they never spoke to anyone until, you know, the folks in the vet center were like, hey bro, it wouldn't be a bad idea to check in with the VA to see if they can help you out. Go to school, your right state of mind, you know, get that education, build that community, and just get back to civilian life, man.
My advice for future veterans wanting to come back to school, do your research. But you know what? Have a lot of fun. Start with the foundation is, yeah, I want an education. Know that you can do it. It's a safe area. You could come talk to me because I've been there, done that. Education, number one, is important because back in the 40s when the GI Bill started, they said the biggest threat was having a service member with a degree.
The best advice I would give any veteran who wants to come back to school is persistence. Be persistent. It's going to suck. There's going to be some learning curves, but ultimately it's a good choice. And get involved in any social group you can, not just veteran social groups, but outside social groups, whatever your major may be, groups that any hobbies you like, and build yourself that support system that you need to help get through this.